Welcome to data structures tutorial.
So in previous session we talked about what is stack, right? We have seen stack is a linear data structure in which item can be inserted and removed at the one end, that is called as top of the stack. Now to implement stack in C programming, what we are going to do, we are going to define all that functions that we have seen theoretically, and then we will call one by one function. So for this purpose, what initially we need, so this is a program for array implementation of stack. So what does mean? It means that we are implementing stack with the concept of array. Fine. So let's begin for this. First we will include the header files required. So hash include stdio.h. Now I hope you have understood why actually we add these header files in our program conio.h. We have added these two header files and now we will declare the stack globally. Global means what? Outside the main function. So when we will declare stack outside the main function, it will be accessible in all the functions that we are writing. So here we will declare int stackArr. So this is stack array, that is implementing stack with the concept of array, and I am declaring size as, let's say, 5, or we can declare size as maximum 100, and then we can ask user to please enter how much element you want in a stack. Right now also we need to declare int top of the stack. So what should be the initial value of the top of the stack? -1. So that is what we are going to discuss. We are also going to declare few more variables like choice. Choice we need okay, so let's stop here and let's now define the functions that we need. But before that, what we will do, we will first write main function. So we will write here void main, and then we will have the message to the user. So before giving message to the user, we will write clr clear screen, and now we will give message to the user. What message we will give to the user? What user want to do. So printf what user want to do. Let's say 1 for, let's say, push operation, then 2 for, let me write here \n, okay, then 2 for pop, then 3 for, let's say, peak operation. So user want to see the top element of the stack, so peak operation, and then the last fourth option is for display all elements of the stack. So these are the options that we are giving to the user, and then we are asking user enter choice. So user is going to enter a choice, so we must accept the choice in a particular variable. Okay, so we will ask user to enter and then we will accept that value in a choice variable. So %d comma address of choice. So the value is accepted. Right now, when we have to do any one activity out of many, or when we have to select one option out of many, we go for what? We go for switch case. So we will write here switch, and in switch we will pass choice as a variable, and then we will give bracket of the switch case. Now in switch case, what we want, let's say case expected is what? 1. User may wants to perform choice 1, that is push operation, right? So here you have to call a function, that is push function. You have to call a function, that is push function, right? Then after push, break the switch case and go for case 2. So case 2, in case 2, what is case 2? Pop operation. So once the pop operation is done, then break the switch case, okay, a switch statement, and then if user gives choice as 3, So case 3, in that we have to call peak function. Once it is done, break the switch case, switch, and then go give choice 4, that is case 4. So what is case 4? Display all the elements. So call display function, which is going to display all the elements, and then break, and then finally if user is not giving any of the choice, then it should go in default case and it should ask user, please enter proper choice. Enter proper choice. And then switch case is over. We will put here gate ch and program is over. Is this clear? Okay. Now we have to declare all the functions that we are using. So we will write here void push. This is the declaration of the function. So void push, then void pop, then next void, or let's say int peak, because peak function is returning the top element, right? And then void display. All the function declaration is done. Now is empty, is full, these functions we are going to use in push and pop. Now we can see here we have used peak as int. So let me do one thing, instead of int let me make it void only. So void, void only. So all declaration is done. Actually we are getting that errors because we have just declared the functions but we haven't defined. We need to define them. Okay, so let's do one thing. What I will do, I will keep only push operation and I will comment all these operations. Okay, so one is for push operation. So now I am going to define push operation. See here, so void push. So when function is called, then we are going to check its full condition. Before pushing we are going to check is full condition. So what is full condition? If top is equal to max minus 1, right? Max minus 1. So here we will take one more variable as max size. We will take one more variable as max size, and then we will ask user how many elements user want to push onto the stack, right? So instead of that, what we will do now, we will have size as 5 only. So max size is equal to 5, right? So in push function we will check if top is equal to max size minus 1. If top is equal to max size minus 1, it means what? It means what? Stack is full. We are not able to perform push operation. But if it is not like this, then we will go in else part. In else, what we will do? We will ask as user to please enter a element, right? So print, we will ask user to please enter a element. So printf, give message to the user, enter element to push on stack. So user will see this message and user will enter the element. So to accept this we need one more variable. Okay, so let's say item is equal to, scan f, what type of value we are accepting? Integer. So %d comma address of item. So whether item named variable we have declared? No. So let's go here and let's declare one more variable as item, right? So now that value we have accepted, right? And now we have to insert that value at the location of top. So what we will do, stack underscore arr in square bracket top is equal to item. However, initial value of the top is initialized with -1, right? That means before pushing element onto the stack, the value of the top should be increased by 1. So here we need to do top plus plus, and then we will put element at index top whatever user has inserted. Is this clear? And then we will give message to the user. What message we will give to the user? Element is inserted. Element is pushed. That is what the message we have given to the user. Now whether that element is added onto the stack or not. Now see, I compile the file and error is gone now. Error is gone now because that function we have defined. Now see, to display the element we need to have display function. We need to have display function. So what now we are going to do? We are going to define display function. So void void dis void display. Now in this void display function we have to display all the elements, right? We have to display all the elements. One important thing is there. What? If my array is empty, whether it is going to display anything? No. So if value of top is equal to -1, then what we should display? Printf array is or stack is empty. Stack is empty. Are you getting this, what I am saying? Then the value of top is -1. It means that my stack is empty. Else what we need to do? We need to display the element from top to bottom. That means we have to display the element from top to bottom. That means we have to display that task we have to do multiple times. So whenever we do any task multiple time, what we do? For. So I is equal to, see, what is the index of the last element in the stack? The recently inserted element in the stack? It is pointed by top variable. So we have to initialize I with top, then I is greater than equal to 0. 0 is the last index. That is what we are going to get, right? So top -1, top -2, top -3, and as we are going decrease, we will get 0. That means 0th position will be the first element that we have inserted in the stack, right? Then top, okay, so I is equal to top, I is greater than equal to 0, and I plus plus or minus 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 minus, because we are initializing the I with top value and then we are going towards bottom, right? So what we have to do? Only we have to print the element. So what we are going to do? Print %d, let me write here \n at the start. I will put here, then I will remove it. And where is the element? stack underscore arr of I. That's it. That's it. All elements will be displayed here. Okay, now let me save the file. Let's compile this. Okay, variable I is not declared, so let's go here in the declaration section and let's declare one more variable as I. Let's now save the file. It is modified. Yes, let's compile it. Everything is okay. Now I am going to run my program. So control F9. It says 1 push, 2 pop, 3 peek, 4 display, enter choice. So I said I want to do push. So enter element to push onto stack. I have given element 11. Element is pushed. I got that message. Okay. Now I came out of the program. I have to give one more choice. Are you getting this? That means I should have written there whether I want to continue or not. Are you getting this? I should have asked user, do you want to continue? That means whether you want to perform one more push or you want to do pop, right? So for that purpose, what we need to do? Very simple. After this push operation, before this, we have to ask user, do you want to continue? So again, print statement, print f, and in that we have to ask user, do you want to continue? So do you want to continue. Now we will ask user press 1 to continue. 1 to S. So if user gives 1, it means user want to continue. He want to perform one more operation. So scan F, and we have to accept that value. So %d, comma, address of, let's say, ch named variable. So this variable is for what? Asking user whether you want to continue or not. So after choice, I am giving here one more variable as ch. Okay? So in ch we are having one value or other value. If that value is 1, then what it means? We have to repeatedly do that task. Okay? So what task we have to do repeatedly? We have to do repeatedly what? Displaying this value, that is push pop, and then asking user to choice. Is this clear? So I am writing here while ch equal to 1, and putting all this code till this inside the while loop. So I said F2, code is modified, F9, everything is okay. I am running my code again, control F9. 1 minute. Initially I should have declared choice as 1, so choice is equal to 1. That was the mistake. Okay, so control F9. Okay, push pop peek display enter choice. I said choice 1. Enter element to push onto the stack. I said 11. Element is pushed. Do you want to continue? 1 to yes. I said 1. So again it has given me message 1 for push, 2 for pop, 3 for peek, 4 for display, enter your choice. So whether I have defined pop and peek operations? No, I defined display. So I am giving now choice 4. Just 1 minute. So I am giving choice as 4. 11. I haven't written \n, that's why I'm getting 11 and do you want to continue. But it has displayed the message, displayed the content of the stack 11 and asked me do you want to continue? 1 to yes. I said 1 again, and I am performing push operation again. So I have given element is 12. Now it has again asked me do you want to continue? I said yes, that is 1, and then enter choice, that is display, that is 4, and see there 12 and 11. 12 was the last in element, that's why I'm seeing it at the top. Are you getting this? So these two elements I have pushed onto the stack. Now do you want to continue? I don't want to continue, so I have given another choice, and now my program will come out. Is this clear to everyone? Yes? So let's do one thing. Let's put here \n. Let's go back here, enter element again, let's put here \n. Enter element is pushed, let's put here \n. Okay, stack is empty. Again for stack is empty also we will put \n. For every statement we should put \n so that it will come on new line. \n. Enter proper choice, again \n. Okay, and here also we will put it on new line, that is \n. Now one more time I'm going to run my code. So it is asking me enter choice, so I gave choice 1. Enter element to push onto the stack. I said let's say 11. Element is pushed, do you want to continue? 1 to yes, so I gave 1. Again options are given. I said let's say 4. 11 is the number that I have inserted. Do you want to continue? I have given another choice, and my program is terminated. Now remaining two functions, that is pop and peek. You know what the pop and peek does. Try to implement these two functions, or in next video I will show how to define these functions. Is this clear? Okay.